Hi YouTube, welcome to my video blog. I'm actually going to start this for real now and try to do it on a regular basis. So, you know, I thought about it a lot and I kind of realized that there were some things that I wanted to accomplish and I feel like I can. For right now I'm doing them at work in front of this lovely kind of warehouse backdrop. um, and as time goes on, I'll try to improve the appearance of this video blog as much as I can, at least to some extent, to make it seem a little bit more watchable. One of the things that I really want to do here is talk about my personal life to some extent. Just updates on what's going on with me and um, in that regard, what I would talk about now is that I'm in finals week. It's really coming down to the wire for this semester of school, which actually I think is going really well. Um, for the most part, I talked a little bit about my teacher having some issues around transgender people in my childhood development course that I'm taking. Yes, that's continuing. I very clearly understand that she has some problems with the whole idea of transgenderism, whatever. Gender dysphoria doesn't really um, register with her because she feels like gender is like, she has like this kind of antiquated view about gender being like reproductive organs and otherwise just culture. And it really irritated me when I first heard this, and because I have so much else to concentrate on, I'm kind of like letting it go. I may readdress this with her at some point, especially if I end up having her for another course in the future. I go to a small school, and so it is possible that that will happen. Um, be that as it may. The other course that I'm in is the history course that I also talked about last time. My final paper is going to be on the Stonewall riots, and that's really interesting to me. And hearing that story is very inspiring. So I will be very glad to do that, and I think I'll do well because of what I've learned is like I do really well on stuff that I'm passionate about, and so I'm looking for things that make me really care, and then I do well with the assignments that I'm given. One of the things that I'm doing is I'm going to write a song. My final presentation on the riots will be in the form of a song that I will be writing mostly tomorrow. I have to really sit down with the guitar and write the song tomorrow and then present it. I haven't been singing since I started transitioning because I really hate my voice, but I miss singing. So between hating my voice and missing singing, I have to figure out how to resolve it. And I think like what I've been doing lately is what I did for a lot of my life about dealing with knowing that I was female, but um, just not dealing with it. And that's just not dealing with singing, not dealing with the fact that I love to sing, that it's a really important part of my spirit, and I haven't been doing it, and I need to do it. So I'm doing it. I've committed myself. Everybody in class knows I'm doing a song, so I'm doing a song for my presentation next Thursday. Okay, so um, the other personal reason that I want to do a vlog is just um, to work on the visual part of myself, and just how I present, how I look to other people. And I really appreciate having this mirror that I can kind of put myself under the microscope in and really work on how I look and become happier about that. I actually, like, since I've been transitioning, I feel a lot better about how I look. I like how I look a lot better. I love what's happening to my body, but I feel like I need to do like some more concentrated, specific work on presentation, and that's what I hope to use these videos for, as kind of a guide on my way through to looking like more like how I want to look and understanding more how I really am and kind of refining everything. And I think this will be great. So consider this as one of the three, this and the videos before it, as kind of a starting point, you know, just to show um, where I started and what I'm aiming for. I mean, there's been change. Like the first thing that I would point you to is the Mad Dwayne's record collection thing that I did, and this is where I, you know, and this is like a, you know, certainly a transition from that, and I'm moving forward from there. So you know, I also hope that this will be helpful to other people who are coming through, looking at videos and seeing, you know, because seeing what is the potential for change, and you know who you can, how you can become, how much you can change. You know, I want to provide some kind of example there. I think I've done a lot so far, and I have a lot to go forward with. And um, you know, there's a lot of other videos out there. A lot of, you know, girls younger and prettier than me are out there, but you know, I really don't see so many um, girls who are transitioning at the age that I am, and definitely not many older. And what I would really like to do is to be that example, to show that, you know, even if you're doing it at kind of the midpoint in life where I am, you really can do this and um, have a good result. I feel like I'm doing okay, and um, I feel like I just want to provide the answer to that question that I never really had, like in such a concrete way when I started, is which is that, you know, be realistic about where you're going, be realistic about what you're starting with, but yeah, it can work out. It can be good. I mean, mostly in my life, people see me as female, and that makes me so happy, and I know it will you too. If you know, if you're having these same feelings like I was having, um, this is going to be a good thing for you. And I hope if it's something that you really can imagine yourself doing and really, you know, feel like you need to do, it can be successful. And so, you know, and keep watching, because my transition in some ways is just beginning. So, um, you know, and you know, I just want to, you know, I want you to know that I love feedback. Um, I, I do want to make. I want you to know that I'm willing to hear anything that you have to say as long as you're not mean. And I want you to understand that I understand that there's a difference between mean and brutally honest. Um, and and I will try to provide thoughtful replies to thoughtful comments and questions. I really will try to be as clear as I can on these subjects. Um, on anything you want to ask, you know, I really want to be as frank as I can. I mean, YouTube has its rules, and I want to stay within um, the boundaries of what YouTube allows, but I will answer any question with, you know, within those boundaries. So please feel free. Um, and in terms of um, other things, I mean, I also, you know, I'm not just transitioning. I'm also living a life, and I'm interested in a wide variety of topics, and sometimes things will occur to me that I just want to talk about. So there will be vlogs here that will not just focus on transition. For one thing, I want to just talk really quickly about how sad I felt that Elizabeth Edwards has passed this past week, and I wanted to mark that in this vlog. She was somebody who I think was a really inspirational person, somebody really um, generous and wise and good. And one of the things that's really great about her is that she was very supportive of the LGBT community. She was like, though John Edwards, the ex-husband, was not in favor of gay marriage. Elizabeth Edwards was 100% in favor of allowing gay marriage. And so she was definitely an ally of our communities and somebody that I think of as a true friend, though I never met her. And I'm really sorry that we've lost her. And so I just wanted to say that. And that's the final point of this blog. And thank you so much for listening. And please stay tuned because I'm going to do a lot more of these. Bye-bye.